Hi there. I've had some people ask about doing the tapping with children. So today's video is going to be about how to work with children. So first of all, my name is Pam Wright. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist. So please make sure that you take care of your own well-being when you're using this tapping process. When we're tapping with children, it's really important to simplify the process. When we're adults, we have a lot of words and we have a lot of things that we say in different situations. But when you're working with children, you keep the language simple, you keep the sessions like a couple of rounds, because we're looking to just clear it in the moment for them. For instance, if you have a child and you're saying peace, a child really doesn't understand the piece. So you think about what is it that they're excited about, or what it is that they love doing. It could be that they love playing with their dolls, they love just being cuddled by mum or dad. They want to know that they're loved and safe. It could even be playing video games, it can be riding their skateboard, whatever it is, where they feel good and in a positive state. The other thing is we don't have to say a lot of words. It can be as simple as they notice how they're upset or bothered, and then it's just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And then when we get to the wrist, it can be their happy place. As I said, it can be all them things. It can be anything. But what we're looking for is a change of state. So we've got something that bothers them, something that upsets them, and then in the end, it is something that makes them feel good. The other thing is we never, ever, ever force the children to do this. This is not about you saying to your child that you need tapping. You need to sort this out. The process is about giving them an opportunity to clear it if they choose. So they may be feeling a little bit upset, a little bit sick even. Let's say they're feeling a little bit sick. You can then offer, I have a process that may help you with that. Are you interested? It'll only take about 5-10 minutes. And then you seriously, just a couple of rounds. So you notice how it's bothering them. So if it's feeling sick, is it in the tummy? Is it their head? Where is it they're feeling not so well? And then you just notice, and then it's like, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Back to here, mummy and daddy love you. Or it could be a happy place, whatever you choose. And then you grab the wrist, get them to take a big deep breath, breathe into their belly, and peace. Then you ask them, notice what's left. Does it still bother you? Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Grab the wrist. And remember, make sure they go to whatever it is, their happy place. You go back again. Is it still bothering you? And you can even ask, is it changing or is it staying the same? Now, at some point, they may have had enough. And they go, you just leave it at that. Because when they're in trouble next time, when they're not feeling so well, or when they're stressed, or when they're worried about something, they're more likely to give it another go. So if they're like, I've had enough, go, okay. And then next time, they may hang in there a little bit longer. So then if they're still with you and they still want to participate, okay, notice what's left. You may want to ask them a couple of questions. If they've come home from school a little bit upset, I would do a couple of rounds, and then I would say, is there anything particular that upset you today? And they may want to share that. But I would do a couple of rounds first before the investigation. Some children will openly express it. Other people might be a bit more reluctant to express it. You notice what's left, how it's bothering them, releasing and letting go, releasing and letting go, let it go, let it go. Grab the wrist. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Their happy place, whatever their happy place is. Okay, you can just call it magic tapping. Like they really just want to feel better. They want to be out of whatever pain or discomfort they're in, and they want to feel better. Other children really may want to adopt it themselves. You know, we're all different, and it doesn't matter where they're at. Just meet them at where they're at. So if they want to know more, you can then explain to them, okay, you notice how it bothers you, and then you get them to tap. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, and peace. You may want to use one of their toys if they've got a teddy or a doll. There are specific teddies out there that are called tapping teddies, but it's as simple as putting a few buttons on any teddy bear they've got. And sometimes they even may want to tap on the teddy bear. And that's okay too. You're introducing a new way of them coping with their emotions. Now, this isn't about them not experiencing their emotions. It's really important that they get to experience and express their emotions. But it's after they've experienced them and expressed them, and it's still hanging on. You know, like it's the end of the day. It happened at the start of the day and it's the end of the day, and they still can't let go of it or don't know how to let go of it. That's when you use the tapping process. So remember, it's about them. It's not about you're fed up with their behavior, they're feeling a certain way and you want to get rid of them. This is a technique that you're introducing them to that they can use for the rest of their lives. So it's really important that the experiences they have early on are positive for them. Because let's face it, children are always being told what to do. They're always being controlled. Act this way, don't act that way, which is all good and well. It's not a judgment, it's just how it is. So when we're introducing this process, it's not just another way to manipulate them or change them or do anything with them. It's more, this is a tool, a technique, a strategy, a fun thing that you may want to adopt into your life. All the best. If you introduce it and they don't want to do it, don't not do it forever. You may want to wait another 6 months, introduce it again. It may be a couple of years later, introduce it again. I remember I've got that tapping technique if you're interested. And what will happen is sometimes they will say no, and that's their prerogative, they can say no. But other times they may come to you, and I know this from my 20 odd years of working with parents, they'll come to you and they'll go, oh, what was that tapping stuff? You know, can you do some with me, depending on their age. So all the best, remembering it's for them, not for you. If you're concerned about their behaviour, you do the tapping on you.